Hey guys, okay, so now we are diving into the value ladder on Fiverr and how you guys can best utilize the packages and the gig extras to be able to offer a great experience for your customers. So basically, we've already touched on the whole concept, what a value ladder is, etc. So now let's just go real quickly into these gig packages. So Fiverr allows you to have three different offerings, right? A basic, a standard, and a premium. You can name these whatever you want. I recommend keeping them the same, the basic, the standard, the premium. That's what almost everyone on Fiverr does. I wouldn't, it's almost always titled this. So I would just keep those packages named basic, standard, and premium. From there, I do recommend keeping your basic gig at the $5 or $10 range for the most sales. Obviously, you have a lot of competition on Fiverr. Everyone does nowadays. So, with that being said, you want to make sure that you're still appealing to people's instinctual where they want to go with the cheaper package, right? So, now that I'm not saying that you have to do that all the time, because there are certain offerings on Fiverr where the market dictates higher prices. For example, press releases are one of those things where you can get away with offering slightly higher prices. As you can see here, my basic gig starts off at $15. Now, I haven't had nearly as many orders for this gig because there are people that still offer press releases at $5, right? But for me and what I'm offering here, I need to charge more because I'm offering more. Now over here, I go, you know what? Keyword research is pretty simple and easy for me to deliver on. So therefore, I'm going to be able to keep my prices as low as possible and be able to get a lot more sales. And that's my favorite method on Fiverr because it just seems to work better. Again, you have to keep in mind that these packages are relatively new. They've only been rolled out within the last year or two. So people are getting used to slightly higher price points. However, those lower price points still win more people over most of the time. Now, I want you to see here that I offer a standard package at $25, and then I offer a premium package at $100. What I used to offer in my gig extras, you can't see those here anymore. If I did not have packages enabled, then all you would see is the basic $5 gig and then a list of extras. And what I used to do is I'd have a $5, that was my basic, then a $25, a $50, and a $100. And I think I had like a $300 for like a ton of keywords. But that was my value ladder in a nutshell. Now, the way that this is different from an off Fiverr value ladder is the thing I told you before about you want to make sure that your offerings are slightly different at each step of the value ladder. So, you don't want to make sure you don't want to make your $5 offering the exact same as your $30, $50, or $100 offering, right? You want to make sure it's different and that you're giving great value at every step. That can change a little bit on Fiverr because here I'm actually offering the exact same service here, and here, but I'm offering more of it. So instead of just getting, what do I deliver? 5 keywords for $5, they're getting 50 keywords here for $25, and they're getting 300 keywords for $100. So, and they also have a couple other advanced things, like I provide the organic keyword competition for both the standard and the premium packages, which I do not offer for the basic. So they are getting a higher value, but again, on Fiverr, you can get away with offering the exact same service, but offering more of it inside of your packages, your mini value ladders here. Another way that you can go about this would be to offer actually different things. So when I offered backlink building on Fiverr, what I would do is the standard and the premium would come with different types of items. So it would be like 3 different types of campaigns is what you could get. So it literally was 3 different packages. Now, of course, you were getting more links at every point. So in a way, you were getting the same thing, but it was offered in a different way. Other people may offer for services like, let's say you wanted to come up with business names for someone. You may offer them logo design or business card design, or maybe you want to help them do domain research. So those would all be very different services, right? But those are things that you could incorporate into your packages on Fiverr to make them different and a unique sort of offering. So I hope this is making sense to you about, how you can you want to keep your prices low for the front end, right? For that basic gig, keep prices low. The other thing that you can do is you can offer more of the same service, or you can actually offer different services for your packages. So that's just however you want to work it, whatever you feel is best. And also look around to what other sellers are offering that are doing well, that have a lot of reviews, see what they're offering, and kind of, craft your gigs around that, because that's what I do and it's always worked well. So that's what I recommend. Let me think if there's anything else that I really want to share with you guys about crafting your mini value ladders on Fiverr. I guess the other thing that I can say is that now on Fiverr you are allowed to offer custom orders even when you are a level 1, and I believe not as a new seller, only once you reach a level 1. But once you reach a level 1, then you can go ahead and offer custom offers up to $5,000. So if you wanted to, if someone comes along and they ask you for something that's custom, build them out a package if you want, and then go ahead and send them a custom offer for whatever the amount may be. So that's another way that you can sort of utilize a value ladder. I wouldn't consider that as much of a value ladder as the packages, right? But again, it's another way that you can add more income to your bottom line every month. So quickly, like as you can see, here is someone who's a successful writer on Fiverr, and they've set their packages at, very affordable, 15, 25, and 35. So there's very different ways that you can set up your packages. Make sure it's something that works for you, right? That you're getting your value from, but yet nothing that's going to be too high of price points where you're not getting orders. So that's the biggest thing that you want to keep in mind are your price points, and just look around, research. I've showed you guys in the earlier videos how to do that, how to research the best-selling gigs so that you can kind of see what things are selling well, how do they word it, how do they package their gigs, and then you can just simply success hack them and copy off of what they're doing, and you'll be able to see success like they are. So that is the value ladder on Fiverr in a nutshell. It's very simple, easy, straightforward. There's not a lot to it because you only have 3 gigs, right? You only have a basic, standard, and premium. And then from there, you can still add gig extras, but let me show you how they're going to show up. Basically, no, I can't show you on my gig, but if we go here, hopefully he has some extras. Yeah. So we can see all the extras that he has listed here. Once someone places an order, they won't be able to see these price points anymore. They can still go ahead and order extras, but they won't be able to see like what the price point is. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you that. But this is where your extras will show up, is on the checkout page. They won't show up on the gig page down here or anywhere. It'll be after someone presses order, and then they'll be prompted with all these extras that they could add. So don't be afraid to go ahead and add extras as well when you're making these packages. I know some people thought, like I originally thought when these packages came out, it was like the packages or the extras, but you can actually do both, and this is where the extras will show up. So just something to keep in mind when you're crafting your offerings, that you can also offer, you know, these little things that they can add on as well. And that's a great way to add more income to your bottom line every month as well. So that is Fiverr's value ladder in a brief nutshell. From here, I'm going to be in the next video, I'm going to be talking about the value ladder off Fiverr a little bit more, and some of the examples of that, and how you guys can go ahead and build out your value ladders quickly and easily as well. So stick with me in the next video.